welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Yamuna Day. Today, someone asked me a very special question. And the question is, how do I maintain a daily calm? That was a question. Daily tips for a calm day. So that is a very beautiful question because to maintain a calm day, there are many pieces to the puzzle. There are many things that we need to look at from the moment that we arise. That moment when we wake up is really important. And also, as well, how you go to sleep. Because if you sleep with a disturbed mind, with a stressful mind, with a huge to-do list, and you don't write it down, basically, if you don't empty your mind, the time that you're going to sleep, it's going to affect your sleep. And you won't wake up with a calm day, right? You won't wake up with a peaceful day, a peaceful space either. So, sleep. To start the day with calmness, important thing is how are you going to sleep that night? So, try to something simple. In Ayurveda, there is a dinacharya, daily routine, and there's a ritrucharya, which means night routine. But it's so important to create that night routine for you, which is do a foot massage. Maybe if you want to do a self massage your whole body, apply a little oil on the forehead or maybe a little oil on the crown, right? We can use Brahmi oil is beautiful. Maybe even Brahmi oil on the feet, massage, self-care, loving yourself before you sleep. And this also applies in your day, daily self-care. But let us go with very basic way of how you can come into a nice, restful sleep so that you can have a beautiful and peaceful day. So just for sleep, you can even just say a prayer before you sleep. Disconnect from the phones, disconnect from the TV. Do not watch a horror movie. I've seen this, right before sleeping because your sleep will be disturbed. You will be in the space of having that horror night, thinking like you're fighting someone or, a zombie's coming at you, whatever it is, it's going to happen because that is what you're inputting into your system right before you sleep, which is a time of rest. It's very important. Sleep is so sacred. That's another thing, but sleep is so sacred. We need restful sleep so that we recharge our batteries for the next day. So, if you have a lot of things to do for the next day planned, write a to-do list and empty yourself. Let all of that go. Just let it go. Write it down. Anything you feel, write it down. You can journal. That's a beautiful way to go to sleep, to create a next day, beautiful day. Prayer is really lovely. You can just say a prayer. Thank you. I'm so grateful for today. Today is a blessing. Tomorrow will be a blessing. So you are already programming your mind that tomorrow will be a beautiful day. Tomorrow will be wonderful. And I'm not going to destroy my peace of mind. I am not negotiating my peace of mind. My peace is too valuable. So we need to create this. Okay. Then we sleep. You can do meditation, mantras, listen to some gentle music. Important thing is that you are not having a screen, watching any type of screen or any bright lights that will disturb your sleep. Then, okay, we sleep, we wake up. What do we do first thing in the morning when we open our eyes and we're in our bed? We are grateful because you waking up from your bed another day is a blessing. Many people don't make it the next day. So sometimes because we don't think about those things, We don't appreciate it. We just think, okay, well, I'm going to wake up and it's going to be natural, We don't think about those things that maybe tomorrow we don't wake up, and that's okay too, right? But give grace that you woke up. Be grateful and say today will be a beautiful day. Today will be a peaceful day, my peaceful day. Today will be joyful, and I will create that space. So you begin the thought with a positive thought. Also, my teacher says, start the day with God, end the day with God, and fill the day with God. So it could be a prayer, right? You can start the day with gratitude, end the day with gratitude, and fill your day with gratitude. This is beautiful. So every moment of your life, this is practice. This is like homework, right? We practice, we study, and we get better at it. And then life tests us. That's the test of life. Life will always test us to see how well you are doing in your practice, in your studies. So it's beautiful. So start the day with a positive thought. Do not waste your energy starting the day with your phone in your hand or with news or putting on the TV. No, this will disturb your peace of mind. So if you want a calm day, start positively. Give a little silence for you. If you have children, it's okay. You woke up. Be grateful. Be grateful. Today is a new day. Today is a new beginning. I will start my day happy, joyful, and thank you. I am so blessed. I'm so blessed. And how to maintain that peaceful day? You already set your intention in the day, but you say it with love, with your deepest intention that will be what will be the day. And as you practice, you get better at it. And in the day, there will be situations. But important thing is to not negotiate your peace of mind. And say to yourself, I will not negotiate my peace of mind. My peace of mind is not negotiable. My peace of mind is not negotiable. My joy is not negotiable. My energy is not negotiable. What does that mean? That if someone comes angry, you let them, that's their problem. But you are not letting that affliction of that person affect you. You're not allowing that. They're coming however they come. That's their issue. That's their garbage. You are not allowing that garbage into your life. So you just observe. Again, observing with compassion. Do not judge. Observe with compassion. Observe with love. And remember, every person has to deal with their own things, right? So we have to work on ourselves. We have to love ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. Everyone has their own part that they have to do in their life. That's their own book that they are writing. You are writing your own book. You are creating your own book. So you have to decide the pages in that book. You have to decide how you want to live your life. And that is where it's at. And you maintain your peace by always keeping that in mind, always being mindful and aware of everything. You are aware of everything that's happening, but you are maintaining your peace. You are maintaining your calmness at work, different situations, you different people, you're talking to different people, but always keep a little space for you. Maybe like my teacher says, Swamiji says every hour, if you're in front of a screen or anything at work, every hour, give 5 minutes to yourself. 5 minutes, breathe, place both hands on the abdomen, And breathe in deeply and exhale. Feel the abdomen relax. Inhale and exhale. If you cannot do that at work, okay, you have your breath. You're breathing in and out, right? Are you? Sure? So if you have your breath, use it. Breathe in deeply and through your nose. I'm talking. And then hold your breath 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 10. Count mentally. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do 3 of those. 3 or 5. And you will feel a shift, an energetic shift, a mental shift, an emotional shift. You will feel it. It changes everything. People ask me, oh, Yamuna, how do you maintain that state of mind? Well, we have to deal with people, right? We're put in the ocean. And when we're in the ocean, we have to learn how to swim. That's it. So we are here learning how to swim. We are here writing our book, each page, and how do I want to live my life? So guess what? This is beautiful because when you're in the ocean, you have to swim. These are all tests of life. Everything, every person that you meet is going to teach you something. Every experience is going to teach you something. But remember, it doesn't last long. Those difficult moments don't last long. So when you want to maintain peace in your day-to-day, there is something that we need to ask ourselves, what is that is disturbing me? What is affecting me in my day-to-day? What is it? Reflect on that. Okay. So I don't know if it's a person or a situation or just your job dynamics, right? Okay, relationships or family, children, so many things. But observe that, because if you are allowing to drain your energy in that direction, if you are allowing to negotiate your peace again, right? Something is off, right? So that is where we need to focus on our breath. We need to recollect ourselves. We need to bring our awareness, because that moment that you engage with that external energy that wants to rob you of your peace, wants to rob you of your energy, right? When you engage means it doesn't mean that you are going to ignore the person, right? You need to interact with the person, right? Because ignoring is going to make it worse too. You're not dealing with it. You refuse to deal with it. But dealing with that situation is going to make you stronger. You will understand, you will learn, because you are not going to negotiate your peace. That person comes with an issue, okay? You observe, take some time to contemplate, reflect, and then give an answer. But don't answer in the same energy that they are tossing at you, because you are going to negotiate your energy. It takes energy to be angry. That's the truth, right? It takes energy to get angry, to be upset. That's why when we get upset or angry or sad, we feel depleted. So just observe, awareness. Bring that. You have the tools. You have the tools close to you. Your breath. Your breath. And just connect with that. You can do it with your eyes open. You could work and breathe in deeply. Hold the breath and exhale. It's lovely. You'll feel the difference, but you need to practice, because sugar is sweet. But how do we know sugar is sweet? You need to taste it. So you need to taste it. You need to practice and see how it works for you. Everyone is different. But important thing is use your awareness. Use your awareness. How am I feeling? Why am I feeling like this? Did I just allow myself to be robbed from my energy, from my peace? Why? Did I engage in that energy? Yes, most probably. So remember, another thing I want to tell you is that any space you share with other people, remember who is occupying that space. It's not only you, right? Many people. So through that space that we cannot see, right? That we just occupy, there are thoughts traveling, thoughts you cannot see, but you can feel it. You can definitely feel it. And that's how telepathy works, right? That's how the telephone works. That's how television works. Like through that space, there are energetic fields. So think about that. How do I want my thought program, my mental program to be? I want positive thoughts. Now, if you catch yourself repeating negative thoughts, your programming becomes negative because of one thought, and you continue chasing that thought, you will lose your peace. You will lose your energy. You will deplete your own energy by yourself. Think about it. So, tips to maintain your peace throughout the day. Check in with yourself. 1. Check in with yourself. How am I feeling? What's going on? Did something create an imbalance? Why? Where was my mind? Where was my mental space? Was I off guard? Right? Off guard means I wasn't aware at that moment. I wasn't looking at that moment. Right? Was I off guard? So it's interesting because you can see it like a castle, right? So, or like a fortress. So you're looking at you're in the fortress, right? Your body is a fortress. And then you have people looking out. So that's your awareness, your senses looking out of the fortress. And then if they look away and they're not looking at what's coming in, the enemies, if they can come and cross the moat and attack, right? If they're not vigilant enough, they will enter. And your fortress is your being. So if your awareness is not mindful, is caught off guard, then guess what? The enemies, which is the negative thoughts, anger, all those things, stress that deplete our energy, that deplete us from our peace, will enter because we are caught off guard. So think about that. Another tip is be mindful. Take care. Make sure you're drinking water, you're eating healthy. How is your sleep? That is another thing. How is your sleep? What are you telling yourself before you sleep? 2. What are you telling yourself before you sleep? 3. What are you telling yourself when you wake up? That's really important. First thing, gratitude. Practice a gratitude. This is so important. So first, do not stay off guard throughout the day, throughout your days. Awareness, practice makes perfect. You know that, right? The more you practice, the more you get better at it. And if you get off guard, okay, that's my lesson. Now I'm coming back and I'm seeing and I'm being vigilant. Then make sure, how are you sleeping at night? Disconnect from the telephone, TV, everything. Laptops, work. Disconnect at a certain time. You should be in bed by 10. You should be sleeping like the birds. They're in bed by 8, but we should be sleeping early so that we get rest. If we sleep past 10, it's going to be very difficult to sleep. So sleep early, write your to-do list if you have a list for the next day. Empty your mind, clear. You can meditate, breathe, prayer, mantras, sing, anything beautiful, so many things. Then you could also do your foot massage, crown massage with a Brahmi oil. It's an Ayurvedic oil. And the next day, wake up the day. Wake up with a beautiful, positive thought. And throughout your day, keep that, awareness, that mindfulness, and just practice love and compassion throughout your day. And know that everyone is creating their own book. And you are here to decide how you want to create yours, how you want to live your life. How do you want to live every day of your life? You want to be peaceful. You want to be joyful. I choose peace. My day will be peaceful. My day will be joyful. I do not negotiate my peace. And when you catch yourself, my peace is leaking, I'm not negotiating my peace for that because of that issue. I'm not jeopardizing my joy. It's too expensive to negotiate my peace. My peace is too costly. I dedicate too much time for my peace. I dedicate too much time for my joy. You really have to own this because your peace is really expensive. It's more expensive than anything. Your peace of mind, your joy is sacred. It's very precious. So you take care of it. That your fortress. Take care of your fortress. Love your fortress. Practice daily self-care. Take a walk. Breathe. Make sure you're hydrating, drinking water, eating healthy. Do not skip your meals. Many people jeopardize their meals because they are working and they want to finish and then they forget to eat. So take care of yourself, and love yourself. Give yourself grace. You did great today. You are wonderful. You're amazing. I'm so grateful for you. Give yourself a hug. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me this beautiful day to experience life as a human being. What a blessing. And I know tomorrow will be a better day. But as of right now, I did the best. And I am wonderful. I am blessed. I am joyful. I am peaceful. Tomorrow will be even better. So practice. Remember, taste the sugar, taste the sweetness. Practice so you can taste the peace throughout your day and get glimpses. Remember, it's a constant journey, up and down life. So you are in charge of your fortress, observing, being mindful, and do not negotiate your peace. Thank you so much for being here. I send you lots of love and joy. Many blessings. Hari Om.